There's only one team that's played better than us to start the season, the Tampa Bay Rays. They are 16-3, okay? We are 14-5. Now, the Brewers are 14-5 as well. In the Central, that's the National League. But, Mike, when you talk about the Braves, and let's put this in perspective. We won the World Series in 2021. Duh. We've won the East 5 straight years. Kings of the East! We won 101 games last year. And this year's team could be better. Now, again, I'm not willing to say that. They've got to earn it, but it has the makings of potentially being better. And the crazy thing is the Braves went 13-3 in 1957 and 1982 and 83, 94, 97, 2013. And all I'm saying is just because you start great doesn't mean that you win the World Series.
Yeah, but Bobby Cox managed some of those teams. No, I'm sorry. You certainly have to see it through. And last year, I thought, look, they expended so much energy to beat the Mets, and then the pitching popped out. I mean, if you had one more starting pitcher, I don't know. Max Fried doesn't have whatever that stomach thing was. I mean, I still think this team could have. By the way, the Phillies are suffering from that World Series hangover too.
Yeah,
as the loser, they're just all over the place. I know they're going to wait for some of their guys to get healthy, and they lose Rhys Hopkins, and that was big for them. But I'm with you. It's no guarantee. You know, the best team. That's one of the things about baseball.
But I feel good. I know you said, and Mike's got a side bet on this, but I know you feel good about it. I do too. I just don't want to get it so far out there.
Yeah, I got the over 95.5 wins this year.
Yeah, and are we a 90-win team? Hell yeah. Are we a 106-win team? I don't know. And so, but we have all the makings of a team when you talk about the makeup. When Vaughn Grissom is able to come up and help this team win like he has, with our road record, 10-2 on the road. Guys, the road is usually, I've said this, you win 50% of your games on the road, handle your home games, your series, you're going to be in the playoffs. But they are right now at a higher clip of handling the road than they've been the last few seasons, and we've been really good. So, listen, I don't buy into all these power rankings and who's better right now and all that. Let's talk down the road in a few months. But the Rays obviously are good. They started out 13-0. We're really good. The Brewers seem to be really good. The Yankees are in this mix. You can go down the line. Probably the top 6 teams in the league. And I don't want to dismiss the Mets either, Mike, because, again, they're right there behind us, and they're going to be chasing us, I think pretty much the entire season. But can this Braves season be more special than even what we saw last year? Because when you win 100 games, guys, it's a big deal.
Right. This team is, I just think, the shortstop, we were kind of worried about that. It looks like we're going to be okay. RC, they're going to have to wait to see when he comes back, if Vaughn Grissom keeps doing his job. The fact that you're able to maintain this performance level with all the injuries. I mean, yeah, everybody in this division, we just talked about Rhys Hopkins, the Mets obviously lose their closer. There's a lot of things going around, but to lose Little D, to lose Money Harris, to Kyle Wright. We talked about that earlier and just getting Max back. If I told you Max had only 2 starts, halfway, basically it's all the way through May. So this team is in a great spot. Plus, Snitker. That's the other thing, when it comes to nut cutting time, Snitker and, for instance, the moving Murph to clean up. That's the kind of stuff where I know it's always easy when you watch a baseball team week in, week out to poop on the manager's decisions or this or that. That was unbelievably. I mean, tell me it's not one of the smoothest moves he's pulled, since obviously the great lineups in 21.
Well, it is, Mike. And listen, you don't win the division in this month, right? And you don't win it in April or May. But, Mike, you can lose it. And, the Nationals are already 9 games out. Right? They're not, we just started, and you're 9 games out. Phillies, you mentioned them, 6 games out. So if that number continues to climb, we're winning. These teams trying to catch us, it becomes very difficult. Now, the Mets are just 2 out, but we got a lot of series in front of us with the Mets. You talk about making moves. Sam Hilliard comes up, Mike. And look, he contributed to the win or to this team on the road, but yesterday he robbed Manny Machado. And you mentioned it. Soto hits the home run, but listen to Hilliard robbing Manny Machado. He talked about it.
To right center, pretty well struck. Hilliard reaches up. He's got it. He robbed a homer from Manny Machado.
Yeah, man, Hilliard, do you plug in a guy and we're saying, okay, who are these guys you're calling up from the minors? It's an unbelievable play. I mean, I'm sure, I don't want to say Mike Money Harris couldn't make that play, but that's a guy doing as good as Mike Money Harris, filling in for him, and steals a home run. That was beautiful.
No fall off.
Correct.
That's what we're getting to. That could have been a mistake in the outfield. Maybe it's a home run. But you're not getting any of that as these guys are coming up and filling in and doing their part.